Hey Turbo Crew, how's everybody doing? Rudy here with the Rhinestone World. So in this tutorial video, we're going to cover the group tool here in CorelDraw X7. Now, the group tool is unique because it allows us to group two or more objects together without actually changing the overall property of the objects. So unlike the weld tool or the combine tool, when we group these items together, they're not going to actually change. The shape is not changing. The actual property is not changing. So what do I mean by that? Let's say we have our three objects here. So we have our square, circle, and star. Okay. So right now I can go ahead and move all of them individually. If I want to go ahead and group them together and bring them all together so I can just select one area or one of my objects and bring the whole group together, we're going to go ahead and simply highlight all three of our objects here that we want to bring together. I'm going to right click. We have group objects here. We also have that up here in our toolbar. We have group objects, and you can also go to your object and group, and there's group objects as well. Okay, so three different ways we can do this, but let's go ahead and just right click and hit group objects. Now what that does is allows me to just click on one individual object there, and it's going to allow me to drag all three. You see that because we group them together. Now some of the things we can do here, because it's grouped now, let's say we want to go back and just move each individual object again. We can go back up here to the top, and here we have Ungroup Object, or Control U for your shortcut. We can right click, and there's my Ungroup Objects, or we can also go up here to Object and Group, and then there's my Ungroup Objects. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on that. Now it allows me to move each individual object again. Okay, one last thing I want to show you guys here. Let's go ahead and group them all again. And now if to group them all, you can either select each individual one by holding shift. So if I select my blue square here, hold shift, click on my circle and then my star, now I have them all together there. Let's go ahead and right click, hit group object again. So now we got them all grouped here. Now watch what happens if I still want to keep, let's say, the square and the star here grouped, but I want to bring out just a circle. I can hold control down, and then I'm going to go ahead and just click on my circle. Now notice the difference is, because it's grouped, notice how we don't have the squares now. It actually just gives me these circles instead of my squares for the dimensions there. So now I can go ahead and just grab this circle out of there and move it around my screen, okay, because I just have that one selected individually. Now if I click away from it, notice if I'm not holding control, I can go ahead and move all three objects again because it's still grouped, but when I hold control, it just allows me to move just that particular object while in that group stage. Okay, so control, then you can go ahead and click the circle and drag it around the screen and change just that individual one. Okay. Alright guys, so that is our tutorial on the group tool here in CorelDraw X7. If you guys have any questions at all, my name is Rudy with the Rhinestone World. Telephone number is 941-755-1696. Have a great day, everybody.